What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. I'm your host, Jarrell Hicks, here to bring you a video on why Najee Harris will go to the Pittsburgh Steelers in this year's NFL Draft. But before we start with the video, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe on the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Let's get started with the video. So, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Najee Harris, they are a dream combo. I think whether it be first round, second round, whatever, I think the Steelers will draft him. And here's why. So basically, James Conner, who know his story, was pretty good to start off with the Steelers. Last couple years, lost his luster. Hasn't been playing that well. He's been released. I think he's been released, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think he's been released, or at least a free agent, something like that. They didn't re-sign him, and there was a plan all along. He hasn't been playing that well the last couple years. It's time for some new blood in there. And, you know, I think that's the best move. We know what Pittsburgh Steelers lineage is in running backs, power backs for the most part. Power backs, can get yardage, muck it up, all that good stuff. And this day in NFL, in a game plan, the style of play, you need a guy catch out the backfield, tough, rugged guy, but can still do all that other stuff out the backfield, catch out the backfield, line up in the slot if need be, things like that. And that's perfect. And that's the only player in this draft, high class caliber player, that's a running back that can fit that need is Najee Harris. Travis Etienne can't do it. The two guys from Carolina can't do it. Was Javante Carter, Michael Williams? They're not that mold either. You know what I mean? So Kenneth Gainwell from Memphis, no, keep going down the list. You're not gonna find it anywhere. Is Kenneth Gainwell from Memphis or Oklahoma? I forgot which one, but whatever. But yeah, uh, all in all to say, Najee Harris fits that mold. 6'2", 220 range. He's a power back body and play style mixed with a receiving back, an elusive back. The speed isn't quite there, so I will give you that. But other than that, the hands is there, the route tree is there. You know, for a running back, he's solid. He's solid. So he's the modern day guy that hey, I can get sort of a Derrick Henry mixed with Alvin Kamara, type of guy. You know what I mean? And like I said, the speed is not there like those two guys, those two players. He's slower than both those two. But the athleticism, the agility is kind of there. But the athleticism is definitely there. The hands is definitely there. The route tree as a running back is definitely there. The size is there. Like I say, he can be a power back when needed, and he can be a receiving back when needed as well, and not lose. They're about equal. It's not like a really he's more this, more that. No, he's just a solid, versatile overall back, and I definitely think the Steelers value him more than any other back in this draft. They should, if we're going off the old Steelers lineage. So yeah, I definitely think Najee Harris is a lock for the Steelers. I would say they might trade up for him, but being in that 20 range, probably not. Probably they probably don't have to. I don't really see no other team coming up and getting a running back right now, except for the Bills. The Bills could be a problem, but they have Singletary, they have Zach Moss. So you know they might wait till second round. Like I say, you have a bunch of running backs who are pretty good, but I think the best one to me that stands out easily and who's a power back and a receiving back at the same time, Najee Harris. He fits them and the Steelers perfectly. So we'll see who gets to him first. Obviously, the Steelers have the pick, have a couple picks before the Bills, so they have first dibs most likely, unless the Bills trade up. But other than that, I don't really see a team in the first round. I would say to pick a Najee Harris type of guy because they don't really need him. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But Najee Harris to the Steelers or Bills, but I have the Steelers first. I think he's more important to them than he is to the Bills. And I think the Steelers if they hear rumors, will be willing to trade up in this year's draft just a little bit to get Najee Harris to secure that big power back they need when it gets cold, when the game gets tight, and when it gets down to nitty gritty. Harris fits that mold better than anybody else, and he will do that well behind Steelers' decent O-line. So that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.